According to the International Monetary Fund, global economic growth edged ahead of projections in the first quarter, but has been mixed since then. It says inflation seems to have peaked and that there are pockets of resilience in the economy. However, it added that manufacturing is showing weakness across G20 economies and global trade remains weak, but that demand for services is strong, particularly where tourism is recovering. Impact on Sri Lanka. Constrained global growth is not good news for Sri Lanka, and results are already being felt. Sri Lanka's merchandise exports during the first 5 months of the year declined to $4.8 billion, down 8% from last year. However, tourism has seen a resurgence, with arrivals up over 50% during the first half of the year, and related earnings also up significantly to $982 million. Finance ministers from the Group of 20 are meeting in India this week. Reuters is reporting, citing an Indian official, that the group is likely to discuss a substantial increase in annual loans to developing countries from multilateral institutions. Also on the agenda is reforming the international debt architecture and regulations on cryptocurrency. Impact on Sri Lanka. Countries like Sri Lanka and Zambia are making use of the G20-led common framework to speed up and simplify the process of their debt restructuring. In June, Zambia struck a deal to restructure $6.3 billion in debt owed to governments, while Sri Lanka is currently negotiating with bilateral and private creditors. According to state-run Radio Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, has thanked President Ranil Wickremesinghe for supporting and helping Pakistan to reach an agreement with the IMF. Such remarks were reportedly made in a telephone conversation between the two heads of state. In July, Pakistan secured a $3 billion arrangement from the multilateral lending agency for the country's economic stabilization program. The report said that the Sri Lankan president had stressed that the fund should help Pakistan. Mr. Wickremesinghe also highlighted the problems faced by Sri Lanka due to default and stressed that Pakistan should be saved from this situation. Impact on Sri Lanka. Such building of goodwill is a great proponent for Sri Lanka's engagement with the global community. This should help attract investments and boost the domestic economy, which is slated to contract by around 3% this year. And that's a wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a like below to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka. Until next time, have a great day.